My vision for the ACES initiative is very simple. We all have complete control over how we act, how we respond, and how we treat each other. I said this before. Almost every single person in youth sport has one thing in common. They want to provide a fun, safe, and positive training and playing environment for our youth players. Similarly, almost every single parent who puts their child into a youth sport have the same desire, to put their child into a positive training and playing environment. Common sense, right? There's no way you folks would volunteer the countless number of hours planning for training sessions, traveling to games, giving away your weekends, going to tournaments, training on the fields a couple of times a week, heck, writing down dozens of possible lineup options on a napkin while eating breakfast at the local diner. If you didn't genuinely care and share my passion for creating an environment and culture that accomplishes one simple thing, positively impacting those around us, especially the kids. So now that we are all in agreement, let me repaint the image for you. Picture this. It's a beautiful autumn afternoon. A game is going on. From the moment the opening whistle begins the game to the moment the players walk off the field, there's only cheering, enthusiasm, and maybe even absolute silence. Every once in a while, you might hear a coach give an instruction to a player or a player demand for the ball, but that's it. No arguing, no yelling, no unnecessary stress, no coaches getting thrown from games, all positive feedback. Doesn't that sound great? That is my vision, that each and every game that's played follows this model. Here are some examples. No coaches arguing with referees. No coaches shouting demeaning comments to their players. Opposing coaches talk at the beginning and end of games as friends with no animosity. Spectators say nothing. No coaching from the sidelines, no yelling at referees, nothing. With one caveat, if you want to cheer them on and say nice things, go right ahead. For us to attain this vision, we need to be diligent in proactively being accountable, communicating the same expectations throughout our organizations, educating those who have this passion, just simply don't know maybe what to say, how to react, or maybe just need some guidance on how to respond in moments of adversity. Finally, we support one another because we know we are all striving towards the same thing, sharing the same messages within our clubs, and down the road, this can and will become the self-sustaining, self-reinforcing, positive feedback loop where we are all actually now able to self-check each other. Think of it this way. A new family moves into your area. They are told what the expectations are, have seen the emails, and even signed the code of conduct waiver your club provides saying that they won't act like a maniac. Game one comes around. The first call is called against your team and the dad immediately starts shouting at the referees. A nice lady next to him simply goes, "Oh, we don't do that here." Do what? You're yelling at the referee. That's not allowed here. Well, the father has a decision to make. He both gets the message and quiets down or keeps pressing. Well, now that father will get an email from the coach re-explaining the expectations, communication, accountability. If it pursues, then the club steps in. Don't you think at some point along that chain, a reasonable person would be like, all right, apologies, won't happen again? And if it doesn't, it's their choice. It is not allowed here in this club or in this league. You can let your child know that he will not be able to continue to play on this team because dad can't keep his mouth shut. Unless dad wants to no longer come to any games. I'm telling you, people fall in line. And the 1 out of 1,000 who don't, we don't even want them here anyway. Further, this vision expands beyond our state and beyond our sport. I believe that we can start here, transforming the culture of this league in this state, and it can be expanded into youth leagues and state organizations and club values in all sports across the country. But for now, let's just start with ACES New Hampshire. We'll get to the hockey parents in a couple of years. I'm excited, folks. My next and final video in this introduction is going to wrap it all up. We're ready to hit the ground running.